Creepy looking dirt path. Where does Nerdventure take us today? We've got a freshly groomed lot at our disposal to turn into an RC track. It's kind of sandy, very sandy dirt. This is like a river area, and there's a river just over there that we can pump water from too, so it's gonna be pretty sick. This is another one of Mr. Weir's secret locations, and he's going to fire up the 2-track so we can cut some lines in here. I got some pine cones out there to try to make a layout. We'll see what happens. Let's look at this. Is the other side, and there's a full-size human right there for scale, so that's good. But we figure it's like 60 by maybe 50, something like that. It's kind of a square, a little bit rectangle-ish. And then we've got this thing that we can make whatever we want out of this zone. It kind of has full access to the whole property. I'm gonna go tell them. We determined a layout that'll work. And I forgot that I had the camera in my pocket because we were so excited that the truck was driving. But we just started doing it. But basically, we're trying to cut in a basic track so we can smooth everything out and get an idea of the line. And as this thing cuts through, it kind of leaves little berms along the outside edges. And then we'll have like a flat-ish race surface, hopefully. We're gonna do a couple laps like this. So the idea is it's a pretty simple layout that we can do without jumps. Tractoring. This is a cool one. This is 180. And we're gonna eventually build up the berms and all of that too. It's like you see there, it's leaving some on the outside for us to work with. I think if we do this right, we'll be able to build it kind of like an island track so we could have multiple layouts. I just had this weird idea that there could be a couple open spots. But now there's a lot of handwork to do because we have to kind of smooth it all out, rake in all the actual corners. And we'll probably come out there again with it. We'll see. And we still got to sort out the water pump. Sunday fun day. And now comes the fun part of any track build, the manual labor, where you get to use brooms and rakes and all of the things. Because even when you have a tractor, you still need to do things with your hands and get your fitness in.
Glad I brought the sand tires.
Look how cool Mark looks in his Hobbywing gear. So cool. Time lapse some of our awesomeness so you guys can enjoy our physical labors. All right, after much brooming, we swept off the line a little bit, built up the berms. So now you go big sweeper that's huge, 180 right there. It comes back this way, inside sweeper. Little switch back to a 180. And then it's a big kind of left-handed, and there's a chicane kind of right there. And then it comes through the front side. There's a chicane in front of our driver's area. It gets back around, so it should be pretty fun. We got the berms built up enough, like the track barrier berms, not like proper berms. But we're gonna run it and see what happens. All right, bit of an update. We cut the track in, we swept some things, and then we got the pump and the hose down by the river, and we're watering the track so that we can get ready to maybe try out this sick track that we made today. It's taken many hours, many hours. 5 laps in so far, maybe?
Not many. You got distracted and I got a gap though.
I was trying to push the button on the camera.
Good gap.
I found a spot where I can see the wall of bushes where I'm supposed to lift in the back straight now.
Yeah, that is tough to see.
We're just not used to any of this.
And the terrain is so different. It has so much hook.
Yeah.
That corner is the toughest by far.
Ooh.
Oh, good. Good. That corner's going to be tough.
Ah!
Oh, damn it. Oh, shit. Damn it, when you push wide.
Yeah. We'll have to make a berm there so you can run outside line.
They're kind of the perfect speed.
Yeah.
A lot of brake in this track.
Yeah. I mash brakes.
Yeah, you have to, because it does not want to rotate. Oh, that was a heated mess right there. Oh, into the
overshot. I followed you right in.
Oh, you got to just toss it in so early. Oh, no, Todd.
Conaholic. So the, whoa. Oh. The cones look cool, but they're in the way.
They're in the way.
Dude, I think the track grooved up kind of nice.
I think it's great.
3 laps. This is the start finish.
Okay.
Oh, gosh. One lap. Weir's built up a small gap, but blows the 180. No ground gained. Oh, big bobble there by Orange Stripe. Weir has a gap now. The pink truck starting to lean away. Gets a little swerve and Mervin there. Oh, big gap now. We're hoping for a mistake. He's going to blow it out.
Shit, I got flies.
He's got bugs on his legs. Oh no, he's coming around for the checkered flag. Can he keep it together? Ah! Can I keep it together?
That was sick. First ever.
3-lap moto. Win goes to stupid Weir.
Stupid me.
He beat you like from start to finish.
Yeah.
That was hard.
A little embarrassing, wasn't it?
He was concentrating. I could tell. I could smell it.
He could smell
In
it.
my breath.
I could smell the concentration.
Yes, sir.
Moto 2. First one went to Weir. This is very serious because if he takes this one, he gets 2 out of 3 immediately, and I don't have a leg to stand on. I think my slipper's slipping.
I think it is too. That could be why.
Excuses. What was that, Weir?
Oh, wait. That's a restart, almost practically called a loss.
Restart. Moto number 2. Oh, jeez.
I didn't know you were turning there. I was going to whip it.
I was going to whip it.
Like that.
I'll take the spot back. Thank you very much. Oh, gosh. Almost rolled it over. It's going to be my nemesis on this track. The dirt berm rollover. Look at Weir just closing the gap. Try to keep it on the inside. Oh, Bargy.
Bargy McBarger.
He pushes his way through. Oh, it goes a little wide. Oh, their side. Oh, no. White flag.
Is that the surrender flag?
Last lap. Oh, how did I get boned? Yeah. Little fender. Stay to the inside. All right, I got to win this lap. Yeah. The score is now tied.
Bro, one.
And we're off.
The score is tied 1-1. And heat number Moto 3. Oh gosh, I'm blowing it.
More driving, less yapping.
I
Right.
like when he yaps because he gets me.
Blow the corner.
Oh, that is getting looser than a goose, dude. Oh.
I Oh.
Yeah, that's the kind of NASCAR I want to see.
Oh.
Oh, for being greedy.
Oh. It's okay. This is the white flag waving. Last lap.
T-bone.
I think I just lipo.
Ha! Win's a win.
That lipo? That quick?
No way. I have a smaller battery in. I'm running my 8200s.
Lipo.
Lame. Oh, we should try it backwards too. Forgot about that.
While. That was tactitional, dude. Check in later, Colt.
Oh. Here comes my lipo cut off.
Oh, textbook.
Oh.
Damn. World's softest rollovers.
That's pretty good. Little side quest mission. That all happened coincidentally. I went up to visit Mr. Weir for a weekend and do some RC rock crawling. And he's like, hey, bring your Go Fast stuff. It turns out that we have this whole area to do. I mean, we've talked about this on and off for a while that this track might happen, but I'm stoked that it happened. It gives me an excuse to bring my Go Fast stuff every time I go to Grey Eagle. You saw in the video, it's at the River Pines, which is a resort in Grey Eagle, California. And it's a little tiny mountain vacation town. It's super awesome. There's like 2 or 3 neighborhoods around the tiny town. And Mr. Weir has a spot up there that has got extra space for his nerd friends, and we get to RC. So thanks again, Mr. Weir. That was a good time. Those are our same Traxxas slashes that we run at the Peacock Pit, actually. Same, pretty much exact setup. I changed nothing. I charged the battery and put it in. Max 10 combos with either the 4100 kV or the 3300 kV. We have the 4100 kV trucks geared with like a 16 and an 86 gearing, and the 3300 is geared with like a 19 and an 86 gearing. And they're all running 2-cell lipos. I think we have pretty big 2-cells, either 8600s or 9600 milliamp packs. They run more than 15 minutes, sometimes 20, 25 minutes, depending on conditions and stuff like that, how much you're in the throttle. So I hope you like stuff like that, because there's going to be some more side quests this summer, because I got some time set aside to go up into the mountains and hang out with Mr. Weir more often and get into some more tomfoolery. So we'll balance that in with some tech stuff. We're doing 2 episodes every week for the month of June, just to try it out, see if I can handle it. And this will be the fun stuff on Thursdays, because there will be more from the, I don't know what we're going to call that place, the River Pines Pit? We're not sure, but put some suggestions for the name of the track in the comments down below. I'm sure Mr. Weir will be reading them all. But thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. But before you go, do you like podcasts? We do a podcast. It's called RC Stuff powered by Hobbywing. Look it up on your favorite podcast service or get it straight from the source, anchor.fm/Hobbywing. We give away free stuff each and every episode. All you have to do to find out how to enter to win is listen to an episode. Again, it's RC Stuff powered by Hobbywing. If you do have any questions, comments, or concerns, shoot us an email, northamerica@hobbywing.com. Do you want some fresh Hobbywing gear? Hobbywingdirect.com. Go to the lifestyle and apparel section. Hats, there's socks, pouches, can koozies, backpacks. And as always, folks, thanks for watching. It's the Charlie Show right here on the Hobbywing official YouTube channel. We'll see you next time.